Let's turn trash into cash. My name is Nzambi Mate. I'm the founder of I.G.N Makers Limited, and we convert plastic waste into building products. Plastic waste is not just a Kenya problem, but it's a worldwide problem. And here in Nairobi, we generate about 500 metric tons of plastic waste every single day, and only a fraction of that is recycled. We decided, what more can we do instead of just sitting in the sidelines and complaining? Essentially, companies have to pay to dispose the waste. So we solve their problem. The waste essentially comes for free. This is the plastic waste we get from factories. With this, we mix with sand, as the plastic is like the binder. We have 3 machines. The extruder does the mixing of plastic waste with sand at very high temperatures, and then the press compresses it. Plastic is fibrous in nature, and so therefore the brick ends up having a stronger compression strength. Does that look like waste to you? It's almost half the weight, so therefore during transportation and installation it's faster in terms of cost implication. We right now have a capacity of producing 1,000 to 1,500 bricks a day. So far we have recycled 20 metric tons, and we are looking to push that value to 50 by the end of next financial year. Winning the Young Champions of the Earth award is a huge motivation booster for us as a team. It's been a long 3-year journey, and so this was like someone saying, I see what you're doing and I appreciate that. And with this platform, we're looking to see how we can get on both partners to scale this solution, not just in Kenya, but all over Africa, just to start. And in addition to that, be able to impact and motivate other people and other youths to do similar things in different places. So right now we are just making paving blocks, but we now want to make actual building blocks. As I like saying, you have to be true to your why. Why are you doing this? What is the motivation behind it? For me, I was just tired of being in the sidelines of seeing plastic. I ideally jumped in off a cliff without even a parachute. I was building it as I was falling down. But isn't that how great things are done? So act for nature.
The road is rough and bumpy, so you're not exactly prepared for the magical Kitengela glass house. But once you're there, you're transported to another world, one of glass, glittering, in all shapes and colors. And it's hard to imagine that all of these exquisite pieces are made of what was once trash.
Kitengela glass is about the community in a way. It's about recycling, it's about building what we have already. All our products are recycled. We use recycled glass, window glass, bottle glass.
But if you think this is a new trendy venture, think again. Kitengela has been around for more than 2 decades.
We do blown glass and we do cast glass. Cast glass also now extends to dalle de verre, which becomes, we can do furniture with that, we can do installations. Blown glass, that one is broad as well. We have kitchen items, we have just general decor for the home. You can have chandeliers built out of the blown glass.
The company employs 36 people. 5 of them are master glass blowers.
Now, despite the rising use of modern technology which provides for mass production, artisans here still use traditional techniques. According to them, this gives each item a unique identity and a quality that is priceless.
And to see them at it, you'd never think how exacting and dangerous this work is. It all starts with gathering and sorting out the glasses. It's then heated in a furnace at a staggering 1,100 degrees centigrade. The melting takes place overnight, and once the glass is pliable, the real work can begin.
You put the blowing pipe at the side of the furnace at the door for about 5 minutes. After that, you go to the bench, you sit, and you take what we have is a folded newspaper that we fold them and wet them, and that is what we use to mold our glass. After molding our glass, you blow it. After forming a bubble, that's when you design. After shaping the item, then there's another point called changing over. After changing over is when you change your item to another piece of rod. Item is okay, it has no problem, then to transfer it to the annealer.
The glass is then cooled for 17 hours before the pieces are sorted and washed. And what emerges is nothing short of gorgeous. But don't take my word for it. The steady stream of visitors here is testament enough.
It's incredible, the artisanship of the people here and what they're doing with the recycled glass, and they're using something that was really never, has been thrown away by people and collected it, and they're putting it to great work.
Yes, so my name is David, and in fact, I got engaged here because my fiance and we went on one of our first dates here, and we like it because it's such a creative, artistic place.
And the glasshouse has plans to expand with several smaller furnaces to bring you even more colorful creations. Susan Mongeli, CCTV.
Every year, an estimated 11 million tires are dumped onto the current 60 million tires lying around in South Africa. People in outlying and poorer areas burn tires for heat, causing significant pollution and deadly chemicals to enter the air. Van Dyke Carpets, the oldest carpet manufacturer in South Africa, has come up with an innovative way to reduce these stockpiles. The company has invested in the largest fiber extrusion line facility in South Africa.
We start off with truck tires, car tires, any particular tire that is obviously completely rejected for use in the market in terms of the commercial use. We take it, we recycle by crushing it, and we have a magnetic system that separates the wire properly to have 100% just the rubber particles in this.
Here I've got the 30 mesh, which is very fine. Next to it I've got a 20 mesh, which is one size bigger. And we also got 30 mesh. 30 mesh, we mostly use 10 mesh on the product that's got a thicker, we've got a bigger thickness.
This powder is then mixed with latex and processed to form carpet backings.
From the rubber particles, we take it and we mix it with the synthetic latex and bind it together on a black cloth to produce an underlay that goes onto our carpets that are fitted in for residential or commercial use.
Van Dyke has spent over $8 million on the technology as part of a green strategy it implemented 3 years ago. The business has grown its exports to Europe significantly, where new laws require rubber linings for high-rise housing complexes to reduce sound levels. Regulations also require all schooling and old-age homes to have rubber tile flooring as a safety measure in case of accidents.
The rubber comes in via this screw and it's mixed. So we have dyed mixture that comes in this tank. On that mixer, we have purely black. The black is used as a base, that's where the black is used, and the colored mixture is used as a topping. This is compressed to 500 kilonewtons and baked probably around 200 degrees temperature. This machine can bake within 6 to 8 minutes each mix.
With the fiber extrusion facility and new processing machinery, the Van Dyke team have come up with several new products.
When you extrude plastic like this is polyester, you get this. Obviously different colors if you want, which they can dye. And then down the line we cut it into tiles and then print over it. And this is called an overprint.
Van Dyke has now done away with using hazardous plastic and felt materials completely. The recycled tire powder has not only proven more user-friendly, but it's also more environmentally friendly. The company is now looking at forming community cooperatives that will create jobs and fast-track its recycling projects. Sumitra Nadu, CCTV, Durban.
In Davidson Township, east of Johannesburg, most people toss out the trash without giving it a second thought. But 20-year-old Mbali Ntombela is keeping a close eye on what could be used for her next design.
I consider myself as a plastic designer because my designs are in plastic and I love what I do. Plastic, it's something that people don't use and they think that is trash. So I consider myself as me recycling it and making useful of that particular thing.
Mbali Ntombela had a passion for the environment since she was a young girl. She put her love into practice and started making clothes from plastic.
I would like to put an eye into a world to not people to treat plastic as in like plastic. So that's why I've chosen plastic, because from where I'm from, as you can see, there's a lot of trash here and most of them are plastic. So if we could have people who just like me and to use plastic into fabric, then there would be something, the world would be much cleaner.
Business is not booming yet, but Mbali wants to teach others the value of trash.
If I could, or if there was a way for me to create more jobs and to have a healthy environment for the community, that would be nice. That would be something, you know, and create more jobs for youngsters like me. I told myself from day one, Wuti, I'm never, ever gonna let the surrounding define me and where I come from the township. You know, I'm just gonna be Mbali, the plastic girl, the positive one, the creative one. So I'm never gonna let anything turn me down from now.
And while it may look like just a load of rubbish, Mbali Ntombela is positive her recycled designs will inspire others and change perceptions in her community. Julie Shara, I.G.N, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Kiratile Lisego Mashiga was unemployed for 2 years before hitting on the idea to repurpose old tires to make furniture. Not wanting to sit around doing nothing, she decided to take a risk and start her own business. Her sister assisted her with a startup capital. Mashiga used the money to buy equipment. Soon after she acquired what she needed, she began designing and constructing various pieces and officially launched Mashiga's Craft in 2016.
I love what I do because I don't work under pressure. I don't report to anybody. I don't have to call somebody and say, hey, I've got a problem. A customer is complaining about the legs or complaining about this. I come up with the solution.
For now, Mashiga focuses on colorful outdoor and indoor tables and chairs, and she offers distinct products.
That's the nice thing about my furniture, because you can have this in any color. So you can have it in brown, you can have it in black, you can have it in white, red, different colors. Doesn't have to look like the same person's.
She's ecstatic that her products are selling quite well, but she acknowledges that people don't always comprehend the idea of handmade, unique items.
People love unique things. People love handmade things. So it's lovely. I think the only challenges I'm going through right now is that some people, they come and they look at it and they're like, but this is a tire, it's thrown away. So why is the price like this? Not understanding that I don't get one tire. If it's one tire, yes, I get it for free. But if I'm getting in bulks, I have to buy in bulks. So, but the response is quite well for now.
Mashiga has more ideas up her sleeve. She just needs financial assistance.
I want to have my own factory. I want to have people working. I want to job creation. Besides job creation, teaching other people how to do turn tires into furniture.
The tables and chairs are for people who are looking for unique pieces of furniture that stand out. Yudis and Jamila, I.G.N, Johannesburg, South Africa.
I love it.
To many locals here, this is just rubbish. But to Amos Wachira, it's treasure. He recycles glass waste.
That's why I feel bad when I see people breaking bottles, throwing broken glasses. I feel bad because I need to recycle.
The glass is melted at 1,400 degrees Celsius. He's been doing this work for 15 years now. It takes just 10 minutes for Amos to shape a jar. With speed and good craftsmanship, he believes he will easily meet the growing demand for his products.